guys, welcome back. I'm going to do an in-depth review of this trimmer that I got from Temu. The price of this trimmer slash scoreboard is $16 and some change, which is a pretty good price considering how much trimmers and scoreboards go for. You're not likely to find a scoreboard that's 12 inches for the price of a trimmer slash scoreboard together. Now, a couple of things. It measures in inches across this way, but at the bottom it measures in centimeters, so it can be flipped around like this if you happen to use centimeters. It also has on the blade part itself a ruler in inches and centimeters, so you can be sure and line up your papers exactly properly. I've never seen a scoreboard or a trimmer that does that, and it has every marking. So it starts here on the trimmer at 7/8 of 1 inch before you even put it into the trimmer. But it has 1 inch, 1/8, 1/4, 3/8, 1/2, 5/8, 3/4, 7/8, 2, and so on and so forth until you get to 12. Which also I've never seen on a trimmer or a scoreboard. I'm not saying they don't exist, I'm just saying. Like on my trimmer, my Fiskars trimmer, it just has the lines, but it doesn't tell you what they are or anything. The drawback to this trimmer is where the bar is. It goes from 4 to 6, and then you have to count everything, and it doesn't give you the measurement right in here. And if you need to score something, or trim something at 5 inches, where is the 5 inches exactly? Here you don't have that problem, because even at the fold line it has the mark right after it, which is 5.5 inches, and you can still use that line to score, no problem. So that's just a thing. This cuts pretty accurately. The blade is self-sharpening, so it will never have to be changed on this type of trimmer. The blades do have to be changed on this type of trimmer. However, Amazon sells 15 of the blades for $10 and change. So you're going to have blades for a long time. And they come in a little box that looks like this. Here's the end that I had open. There it is. So as you can see, they're exactly the same blade all the way around. It's exactly the same. You know, I haven't tried changing the blade in here because I haven't needed to, but I'm sure it's a pretty easy process. As most of them usually are. Yeah, it'll just pop out, and then you can pop the new one on, no problem. Okay, good to know. Excellent. Now, I've been using this for a couple of weeks now on different types of paper. I've not had to change the blade yet. It's still sharp, so I've used thin paper, thick paper, no problem. Vellum. This is book page, so let's say goodness gracious, measure this at 4 inches there on the line. Make sure it's straight. Okay, see? Now, let me get my ruler here. Measured that at 4 inches, and it is exactly at 4 inches across. So it measures and cuts accurately. I have no complaints whatsoever about the trimmer slash scoreboard. So say for example I wanted to score at 3 inches on here. So we'll move that over to the 1. Okay. And it makes a nice fold. Completely straight. Awesome. And the little bone folder that it comes with actually feels pretty decent in the hand. It's not too thick. It's not too clunky. It fits in the grooves really well. Now, I haven't tried it with a little scoring tool. Oh, it fits in this little tray down here at the bottom. It folds up so you can use it halfway and measures up to 5 3/8 inches halfway. And it's pretty sturdy and it stays closed, so you don't have to worry about it flying open. That's what the back of it looks like. So these little parts here kind of stick together. I don't know what that's for. There's a little green thing right there. Oh, I see. It locks it into place so it doesn't fold if you want it to. There's one on either side that you can close it. And it can stay open at all times if you want it to, so even more sturdy. That's pretty neat. I didn't look at that. I didn't see that on the back. So, oops. I didn't mean to take it all the way out. Okay. Okay, I'm going to pull that back out. There we go. And closed up. I usually just store it just like this underneath my desk because it's close at hand. This scoreboard will be replacing my large scoreboard simply because I can trim and score at the same time and I don't have to worry about dragging out my other scoreboard that I can't seem to find at the moment. I've been moving stuff around again, so I don't remember what... Oh, it's over here. Okay, I see it. Now, don't get me wrong, there's absolutely nothing wrong with this scoreboard. You know, it does have measurements here and here, but it only has a couple of dots. It does not measure all of the lines like I need. This is what I was looking for. Now, I will say, this is a Martha Stewart one. This little bone folder, I absolutely hate the way it feels in the hand. I don't know what it is about this one, but I don't like it. I don't like the way it scores. It just, you know, I don't. Now, the back of this, it had a little thing that came with it, but I threw it away. It was supposed to be for like an envelope maker, but since I have a punch board, I didn't need it. And it was awkward and in the way. So, yeah. So this will be my go-to for like everyday papers. I will still use my other trimmer, but I typically use that for things like chipboard and thick cardstock to use. But I usually use the larger end of a stylus to score, so I'm going to see how that works on the actual thing. If it will, because this book page here is not super thick. And it's about the size, about the thickness of a piece of copy paper. Oh yeah, that works nicely too. So I can use either tool. I got this from the Dollar Tree. But you can use either tool to score with, and it doesn't seem to rip the paper, which I like. I mean, you can't really beat that. There's nothing worse than trying to use a scoreboard that rips the paper that you're trying to use it with. I'll just set that over there in my little box. So the only drawback I would have to say is the fact that the blades have to be changed. But since they seem to last a pretty decent amount of time, I would say, you know, all in all, it's still a good value for money. I mean, $16 for, somehow or another, I got dirt on it. But I'm not surprised. I have kitty cats in here and stuff, whatnot too. There we go. And I got this little cheap tool from the Dollar Tree also that I wanted there was like a ball stylus, like a big ball that I wanted to use for like paper flowers, and that's the only reason that I bought it, because it came with a bunch of them. But that works perfectly to clean out the little grooves of my thing. It's very comparable to the I believe it's the We Are Memory Keepers one, except it doesn't have that weird blue piece here that has to be moved. But it's super accurate. It scores nicely. It stores nicely. It has the locking mechanism on the back, so it won't fold up on you, which I've never had a problem with it doing that. And it just fits right into place and doesn't fly open. So I like that as well. So I have zero complaints about the trimmer at all. Like I said, I didn't pay for the trimmer. I had some credit on Temu from previous orders that were late, and just used it to purchase the trimmer just to see how good it would be. And I would definitely say that if you shop on Temu and are in need of a trimmer, by all means, it is worth every penny. So $16 for a trimmer and scoreboard, you can't really go wrong with it. I have no complaints whatsoever. So, you know, it's a good value for money. The little scoring tool or bone folder just stays right in place. You don't have to worry about it, you know, falling out. It stays in place. So, yeah. Again, I have zero complaints on the tool itself. The blade stays sharp for a while, which is important, you know, whenever you're using a trimmer. And the fact that it's actually accurate kind of blows I say cheap, the cheaply made Fiskars ones out of the water. Because y'all know, if you've used Fiskars before, they're not all made the same. And a lot of the Sure Cuts and things just do not measure accurately or cut accurately. And the fact that it has all of the measurements listed on the top here, and you have measurements on the side, has centimeters and inches both. There's no, I have zero complaints at all. I would highly recommend it. So that is my in-depth review of the Temu trimmer as promised. I don't know if YouTube has made a mistake or what's going on, but I was at 407 subscribers as of yesterday. Today I am only at 395, but all of my new people are still subscribed to me. So either some of you who have been with me for a while have left me, or YouTube is acting weird and isn't recording things accurately. I don't have any idea. But anyway, that's pretty much it for me for this video. And when we come back, we will continue the substitution series, because I'm going to talk a little bit about distress inks, whether it's oxides or distress inks, and what you might use them for, and what you can use if you don't have any distress inks or anything. So, or stamp pads in general. So, alright, so that being said, I will leave it to you guys, and I will see you back here again really soon, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye!